Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I just want to apologize. I did miss 2 days worth of uploading. I've been really exhausted recently. I'm not really sure what's going on with my body. Trying to figure some of that out. But between the stress and then my depression and then my anxiety and then my BPD acting up, I went into a mini coma for the past day. I'm feeling a little bit better, not great, but you know what? I'm here to do some more makeup with y'all. So this should be day 6, and then I'm gonna just film pretty much all night and get through a couple more videos so that hopefully this doesn't happen again. I do have like 3 finals left though, so it might. I can't make any promises, and I apologize for that. But anyways, today I'm going to do, sorry, but we're going back to that green and red, and then my next one's actually going to be a blue. So we're going to go to a green and red look. It's going to be kind of a cut crease. I saw someone kind of do something similar, and I just kind of wanted to put my own little tweak on it and see what we could come out with it. So we're going to dip into our James Charles palette, and I'm going to use my Surgery Defect, loose pigments, and maybe some glitter. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But let's dive into it. So what I'm going to start with first is I'm going to have red up here and green underneath, and then white on my lid where I do the actual cut crease portion. So since we're going to do red on the top, I'm going to grab a Morphe M431 and a Morphe M433 for those. And like I typically do, I'm going to start with the burnt orange one, which is actually rusted. So I'm just going to dip the 431 into that and kind of do the cut crease up here. I like, instead of doing an actual cut crease where it goes all the way out, I'm going to do it more rounded. So I'm going to have it stop right there. So all I did was using the My Minerals makeup like I have been. I just prepped my lids. I did not set them at all. So then we're just going to kind of bring this out. So this is the rusted, this is that orange color. So just like that, we're going to do that on both of these eyes. So it's creasing. So like I was saying, my depression and everything else, my anxiety has been acting up. And unfortunately when that happens, because I'm extra fucking crazy, my BPD acts up, which fuels my paranoia and everything else, and it sucks being crazy sometimes. I don't know if any of y'all out there deal with any of these issues, but if y'all do, I'm very sorry that y'all live this life. It sucks sometimes, but it also helps fuel my creativity if I can get out of bed. Which, to my defense here, even though I probably shouldn't have to defend myself, the weather here in Texas has been just straight garbage. It's been raining like for the past day and a half, and it's just been super dreary and shitty out. So that hasn't helped, obviously, at all. Oh, I am now dipping into You're Kidding and just kind of packing it in, and then I'm going to go in with my other brush here in a second and blend it out. We're going to do a lot of packing and blending today to get just the good pigment out of this. Those look about even. You guys know, or y'all should know by now, evenness is my goal. Nothing else other than evenness. So I'm going to take a Morphe M456 and go in and just pack You're Kidding in over everything that I've blended out. Just because as soon as you blend the pigments in this one, they kind of disperse, and it just, I don't know, it's not a bad thing, but at the same time I feel like I'm having to use a lot more of it. I don't know, maybe it's just the way I'm doing it. I'm probably doing it wrong, but oh well. We just signed my son up for T-ball in the spring. And we have like a raffle thing that we have to do for him. So like everyone has to sell like 1 packet of like raffle tickets, and they give you the option of just like buying it outright because they know that there's people like me that really doesn't want to do that. So it's like $75 to buy the whole thing, just one of them. But then it's like, but whoever's kid sells the most gets to go to an Astros batting practice. And I'm like, well, damn, now I kind of want to actually sell these. I also, like, I don't know, I feel bad like having to like guilt my family and stuff into buying all of the random crap that ends up being sold. So like his school did a fundraiser, and shout out to my awesome ass neighbor. She bought something, but I think she was like the only one that bought anything. She has 2 kids, and so I mean she gets it, but her kids are in high school, so I guess now he's a senior, so he won't be able to do it anymore, but I did buy his one of her sons, he plays football. I was buying like his little card things that he had to sell. So I guess that makes us even. I don't know. Let's see. I am looking for a brush to cut my crease with, because I'm going to just go ahead and do that. If I can find a dang brush. Where did that brush go? Oh my god. 1 second. I swear I just had it. Bucket of brushes to go through. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I've been watching someone else. I'm in like a group chat on Instagram for YouTubers, and she uses a teeny tiny brush like this one. I think I saw her doing it. She has the most bomb ass cut crease I think I've ever seen. So I kind of want to try something. So this one's a little bit bigger than the one she uses, but I'm going to try this one. And she uses like a super thick concealer, which I have already complained to y'all about. I am out of my NARS concealer, and that was my favorite concealer, and it was the thickest thing that I've ever had that I would use on my face, because I don't really use a lot of concealer. And then my e.l.f. one that I've been using, God, I hate these things, it is super runny, so I feel like I can't use that one. So I'm just going to go in with my Makeup Forever foundation, because it's really thick. So we're going to go in with that and see if we can't make this work. So I'm going to have my compact out to do this. And she takes it, and she takes like a decent amount on her brush. I feel like she doesn't do it quite like this, but that's the best way I do it. So I'm going to open up and see it doesn't smear. Okay. I'm going to just pull it down like I have been. Maybe it'll work better with this smaller brush. Alright, so now that we've cut this, I'm going to go in with my white loose powder from Surgery Defect. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I have to be like super careful with these, because I spilled one of them and I almost cried, because I mean, it's a decent amount in here, but you spill like a little bit, and that's actually a lot. So I talked to the owner of Surgery Defect, and she advised that I use a primer to go with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer and just kind of add that in, and then I may end up using some of my glitter to go with it. We'll see how this looks. It has a decent amount of glitter, so I may not. So I'm going to take, which one am I going to take? I think I'm going to take this one, this itty bitty brush, to apply the primer. And then I'm going to go in with the white and see how that works. I've never used the primer before. I just used them that one time for y'all. So let's see how this goes. I'm just going to take my brush and dip it in and then just pat it on. Definitely don't need to add any glitter to this. Alright, so now I'm going to go and do the other side. May have put too much primer on that time, but oh well. I feel like this one ended up getting higher than this one. It totally did. Oh well. Good enough. Let me put the lid on this one. So I ended up getting some, like, there's a lot of fallout, because I mean it is a loose pigment, so I don't think that's odd or anything. I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and clean up. Almost every single time I do my eye makeup, like, there's fallout, and it just blows my mind that some people are able to, like, do their whole foundation routine and then do their eyeshadows. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, I cannot do that. I don't understand how they're able to minimize the fallout so well that they can do it like that. Like, I'm jealous, and apparently I need to up my skills some, but that's why we're here together, to work on our skills. So I'm gonna go in with Social Blade and then go in with Daddy for this green. I'm just gonna go right under and just kind of map out what I want with this. This almost looks like the Irish flag, not gonna lie. I don't know if this is the correct combination of colors, like in the order. I just know they're in, like, there's green, red, and white. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with some Daddy. I'm trying not to pull on my eye because I had someone on Instagram be like, oh my god, don't do that, it's so bad for your eyes and you're gonna end up with premature wrinkles. And I know she's right, so I'm trying so hard, but it's ending up in my eye. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna go in and do my foundation routine. Try to clean this up. So I feel like I should, like, I don't know, do something else with this. This is so bland. What do y'all think? I just got foundation on my sweater. Oh my god. You know what, never mind. I'm just gonna leave it. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna take my M433 and just kind of buff out these edges a little bit. They're no longer even. This one's way higher than that one. Oh my lord. Story of my life, I swear, guys. Not even. They're close though, so I think I can fix this. And every time I say that, I mess it up, like, hardcore. So maybe I can fix this. Okay, so now that I've taken that out, let it dry a little bit, I'm gonna go in. Same brush. That's even. All right, I actually fixed it this time, guys. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my foundation and do my normal foundation routine to kind of cover up some of this redness here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have done my contour and my foundation, I just wanted to come back and hit on a couple things. One being, I use the glitter primer, this one from NYX, which I typically use for, like, all my loose glitters and everything else. I, however, do not like this for these loose pigments, so I just want to kind of zoom in a little bit. And, like, with my eye open, I don't know if y'all can see, but, like, in here, which I do have loose skin there, well, it's more loose than, like, the rest of my skin, I guess. It's just kind of, like, cracking almost, and I don't know if it was, like, I maybe added on the loose pigment too soon or too late. I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely am not enjoying, like, the cracky look of that. I did, however, like it more whenever I used it with just my setting spray with it. It looked really, really good. So I'm just kind of experimenting with it. This is nothing against the brand. They're amazing. They are super pigmented. I'm very happy with how they're coming out so far. I'm just having to experiment a little bit, and I am planning after the holidays to do a video dedicated to surgery defects, also my minerals makeup, because I'm finally getting those other two pigments in that I need to kind of review them. This is also one of their lipsticks. It doesn't quite match the Punch Me, I think it is, or no, it's You're Kidding. Doesn't quite match it. It's more of a maroon mulberry kind of look. So, but I am very happy with my minerals makeup thus far. So this would be, I think, day 6, I said, right? Yes? I don't know. I've lost track. It's just, whew. The week before finals and finals week are, like, the two most hectic weeks of my, like, entire semester. I guess not even, like, year, because it happens twice a year. But anyways, so I hope y'all enjoyed this kind of festive look, or if you're Irish, this Irish look. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.